I think we've got it good now. Yeah. We'll just take 1 second because there's a bit of delay. Hey, we're on. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Now we can start the stream. So today we're going to be making the world's tallest roller coaster. So we're going to make this 700 foot so we can beat all records. So I'm just thinking about what model we should use. I think the best one might be, let's see. A Giga might be a good choice. Definitely not a hybrid or anything like that. I'd like to make it a fast chain lift, so I think the best type may be the same. I think we go for this Giga, and this is the model we're going to be working with. So I'll just move that around me, and I'd like a pre-lift section. It's going to be quite a good long ride experience. So I'll start like there. Perfect. So this roller coaster obviously isn't going to be too realistic, as 600 foot is a mark that we haven't achieved yet. Falcon's flight might change that, but without further ado, let's start. Haven't used Planet Coaster in a while, I'm a bit rusty. So, beginning, I think we could just do a little drop, maybe make that a bit smaller, a bit deeper, and then come out of it. Somewhere like that. Nice. And then go into the first and only chain lift. This will have to be quite steep as we do not have too much space. Thinking that's good. I think 60 is actually a bit extreme. What do we have here? Maybe, I think 50 is, yeah, I think that's a bit better. So we're going to make it 200 meters tall, because that is around 600 foot. Okay, let's use that. And then, down in the first drop, I'd like to twist it towards the end. I was just thinking to do that. However, I think that would be a bit too intense, and I'd like to make it survivable. It will have to twist, but I think we can do it very gradually. So let's begin. Let's extend that out a bit. 22 meters. Perfect. And then it will dip down, and I'll put auto bank on about 2 meters. So like that. And then in a second I'll make the chain lift faster. Okay, so that's about middle, so I'll begin stopping to bank, make it nice and slow, as it will be going very fast. So I think that's good. Can always smoothen everything out. And I think maybe even sooner, just start dipping up. Let's make this chain lift faster now. So, no, don't want to do that. Okay, I think chain speed will just make it 14 because we don't have to be waiting around all the time. And I think we're ready for the first test run. I'll just put that at 3 times speed. Then we can watch the POV. So, it's going up. I'm going to add some scenery around the sides in a second. Okay, then I'll stop that. Oh, nope. Okay. That was ruined a bit, but we're gonna, loads of things to work on anyway. So you can see towards the bottom, it's clearly the pull-out is clearly a lot too sudden. So I'm just gonna smooth that out across an area, like I'd say around that. Just smooth that out quite a bit, and then extend it even more. Don't want it to unbank though, so that's good. Alright, we didn't actually get to see the full POV, so I'll just get it time it a bit better this time. My bad. Again, sorry about the start. I haven't used this OBS Studio in a long time, so let's see this. So you bank out of the turn, begin to go down. Have to smoothen that out a bit, and then maybe even bank it more, and then you just. Oh, I know. I think I need even a bit more smoothing. Well, the first we're gonna bank it out, which will make it more thrilling and a lot smoother. So I think we bank all of this just to the right a bit. Like, yeah, like that, that's perfect. And then we can smooth turn, not the banking, and smooth height. And then we'll change the drop a bit, because that wasn't a very good part. Edit, sorry about that. And then we'll just start curving up about there, so it's nice and safe. Doesn't it need, I think that would look good. Perfect, so now we've got first drop out of the way, we'll see how that looks. So that'll be about, I think that's about 700 foot. So there we go, let's see this. Oh, that's a nice turn out the chain lift. Yeah, it's looking a lot better already, especially the end. Okay, and have 138 miles per hour. We're obviously going to do some more smoothing and other things towards the end. We're just going to work on our first element of the ride, which is going to be a large camelback. Like so. That's good. So, going to continue going up. I think that's about as high as we need to go. I think this is going to be quite intense, but not too. So, let's go like that. It's not actually going to go the whole way down, so because we don't have that much space to work with. You can see that line is where it has to end, so it's going to go partially down, like so. Then back up, so there's a little bunny hill, and we are steadily approaching the line. Gonna bank, yes, banking's on. Gonna turn that out. Do that again, until we get a nice curve, and then we can go into our second element. And I think we might as well just watch now. See how this looks. Perfect. So it's a lot smooth out the first drop, then we have the first real element. That's gone over with some very good speed. We might have to make that a bit taller, and that's nice and smooth. Okay, so now I think we're gonna do another little bunny hop, try to lose some momentum as it's still going very, very fast. So I'm gonna equal that out, make it straight. Just one more time. Perfect. And then we can go into another dip. Gather some more speed, make it even more thrilling. Perfect. So then maybe there, and then a bit closer, so it's gradual. Perfect. Where is this? Well, we can watch it in a sec. And then we can do some lower to the ground elements, but we're going to still need to burn off a bit of speed. So we're going to go up again. I'd say about 60 or so meters. Yeah, 57, that's good. And then go down. So another airtime hill. Begin cresting up. Okay, perfect. So I'll build that. I think we can. Where is it on the chain lift? Okay, perfect. That was nice timing. Let's see how this looks. So good off the start, and then we'll have to fix that a bit later. And then goes to another high position. Very fast. We'll make that a tiny bit taller. Okay, it's 106 miles per hour. Okay, that's definitely a bit sudden. And then it goes up. Okay, yeah, we have some big changes to do. So I'm just going to go back. We're going to go over here. So firstly, make this whole section of track significantly taller. Like, I don't think. About, okay, let's see how I can go there. Let me just smooth it. It's ridiculous not smoothing, but let's just do it. Okay, so off the bat, looks a lot better. Maybe, yeah. We might raise just this bit, and just because it was also a tad fast, so just like that. So let's move that. Okay, that should look a lot better. Let's just skip the first bit and now let's go. This is what else can we do here? I think we need to bank that out a bit more too. It goes down, and then up, perfect. Into the second element. Okay, that's already looking better. That might need some work. And then it goes up. I think, yeah, now it needs to be taller. Let's work on that now. I think 62 meters was a bit too short. So we'll just extend this whole bit up as far as it lets us, and then we can just smooth it out. Do that again. I think maybe even higher, because we need a time for the crowd to catch their breath after just doing a huge series of fast and intense elements. Okay. Oh, so we're going to, I think that's pretty good for now. So we just got a few new viewers. Hello. We're going to speed that up and show them the POV. Perfect. So it's just questing the top. We'll go on. Here's the POV. There's obviously loads of changes that are necessary, so this is 100% not final. So it goes down and then up again. As the title suggests, we're trying to make the tallest roller coaster here. So this is about 660 foot. It's 227 meters. Okay, yeah, we'll need to make that a bit slower. Yeah, we've got the little bunny hill on the way up. Then we go down again. Yeah, we have some work to do here. So first, I think this whole section of track needs to be, again, taller as it just came out of the first drop. We can't do all of this too quickly, so I'm just going to raise that up to there, smooth, and then we can go again. Raise it up. I think that's already going to be better. I'll just do it one more time. So about, I think that'll be 130, 30-ish, yeah, 129. Then we also need to raise another section, so this whole section, because it was, again, a bit too fast, so just collect the whole section and then raise it up. So it's a bit more flat and smooth. And then this bit will need some smoothing. So let's see how that looks now. Where's the train? Okay, we'll just speed that up. And another viewer, thank you. So there's a little section where it goes a lot slower and is more banked before the main first drop, which, okay, yeah, I don't really know what happened there. Then it goes up 78 miles per hour, that's a lot better. And then it goes down again, yes, that will need some work. And then the height wise, maybe we could even go higher, because we don't want to make it too intense, because right now I thought it was like 10 Gs and it's just unrealistic. So I think I might actually reprofile this whole first drop, go back on it. I mean, not the whole first drop, just this section. So we're going to go the whole way back from here. So this, we're going to begin going, because I think the first drop was pretty good, but now we're just going to make some changes. So firstly, we're going to make it the full drop. So begin by curving up. Nice. And make it, I think, maybe 150 meters this time. We can always, I just like to see how this turns out. We can always change it. That's a bit more reasonable. 128 meters. But also it's a bit of a steeper incline, so I'll see how this looks. And then I can go back down. Again, how much space do we have? We have a fine amount of space. We're going to need to begin to curve up, because we're going to have to make quite a sudden turn. We don't want to have too much momentum. You can see the line that we can't cross is there, so even sooner. Like so. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, that's pretty fast. You can always make some trim brakes, because it is very tall and it will need some brakes. So I think towards the top here, we make some trim brakes. Just, that's probably the best place. So is that trim brakes now? No. Can I just do that? Trim brakes. What is happening? What? Maybe on the way up? Would that work? I'm so confused right now. Why is that not working? Anyway, that's alright. We can just make it smoother. So down here, this whole bit, just move the turn and the height. We don't want to do the banking. I like the banking. Just going to use my little auto clicker. Smooth height, smooth. And POV time. I'll just speed that up. Okay. And from the first drop, so into that little section. And then we're going up again. 80 miles per hour. That's a lot better. Then we go down. Okay, so I saw, I think 12G. So we have to reprofile this a bit. So I just think what we need to do is just not make it go. It doesn't need to go as low. That means that it doesn't gather as much speed, and that just makes it more better. So I'll just change this a little bit. That clearly doesn't work because that's where we're changing it. Yep, much better. And then we can. Perfect. We'll see how that looks, and I'll just begin to unbank it. Like so. And now we're back to a position where we can do loads of things. I might begin to try to put some non-inverted inversions in. So let's see how this looks. So the first drop comes down. Oh, 9 people are watching. That's very good. That's the highest of the day. Thank you. So it goes up. That's a bit steep. I'll sort that out in a second. Goes up, and slowest point is 74 miles per hour, which I think is a lot better than earlier. Then we go into this section. That's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. However, for now we can just leave it as that, as we have another problem over here. So this whole section is, the pull-up is way too sudden and intense. So I'm just going to make some changes there. Smooth it out, and that should already be a lot better. So then I'm going to do some smoothing for down here. Like, oh no, I can always raise it. So I'm going to raise that as high as I can, like that, and then I'm going to do that one more time, and then I'm going to smooth it. And then this whole section is just going to go, and it's going to start at this height. So it's going to not descend, and then goes around. And finally, there. Then straight. Let's see how this looks. So where's the train? Oh, and just for everyone watching, I'm really looking forward to Thursday, in which me and my school are going on a school trip to Thorpe Park, so I'll be able to ride Hyperia for the first time. That looks very smooth. And then some strong air time goes down. That's very smooth. I think so far so good. I think all we can do is just make it a bit taller again. So from there, no, not make it taller. So you'll see. So I'm just meaning this end bit. We're just gonna lift it all up just a few times. See how far we can go before it looks a bit odd. Let's do that again. 25 meters. That's 5 meters. We can go higher. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, finishing this off, because I don't do 2 long streams. I'd just rather focus on 1. Perfect. And then we can now add that all up. Okay. Nice. I think that looks pretty good. We've profiled all that. The banking looks alright. I'm just going to actually change the banking on the bottom of the drop a tiny bit. Just make it turn around a bit. Shear around. Perfect. And then that's looking good. Should we watch that? So the first drop begins by banking out a little, and then you go into a little bunny hill. So that's 700 foot. Oh, we got a new watcher. That's lovely to see. Hello. And 70 miles per hour, so that's even better. And then we go into this other section. Okay, so the end, everything's good apart from this little bit. It just needs a bit of help. And I think this is a feasible speed. However, I saw 9 G-forces in this area, so I'm just going to go once more, raise this up by about 10 meters, just to make it a smooth and enjoyable experience. So that was 5 meters, but I think we can even go a bit higher. And then, since this was also a bit too fast, we'll just gather this, raise it up. And then the whole thing. Then we can just, with one button, smooth that all out. Then we'll go the whole way down, smooth that all out. But I think that's pretty good. Train's on its way up. And we will see how that looks. Perfect. So the first drop. Lovely. That's nice. A slower pull out. Yeah, that's alright. Looks a bit odd, but so 62 miles per hour is the lowest, which I think is a lot better. So apart from that obvious little end bit, I think that's a lot better and feasible. Okay. So we're just gonna do some burning now. Okay. And we'll unbank that. And then there's this little bit we can just fix. And that will conclude today's stream. As I just wanted to use this as a chance to get back into streaming, as I haven't uploaded in quite a while. I've been very busy with exams and I just didn't really have time. Exams, sport, and didn't really just have